So, greetings everyone. My name is Imano Hambokoma and I'm joined by my brother Paul, my sister Mary. You guys, you're having graduation mass next weekend, so you need to look more cheerful and more relaxed.
We're trying
Mary,
to
what's happening?
No, we're trying to hold it because we might use our energy before the actual day, so we're reserving the energy for now. But the vibes are there, yeah.
Good. So Mary, tell me, what would you like to share with those that will be watching online on Facebook? That's on the Unza Catholic Chaplaincy Facebook page. That's your page, you guys, and also on Imano Hambokoma on Facebook and YouTube. Imano Hambokoma. Any message? Do you want them to sing with you, dance with you, pray with you, or
Of course.
online friends?
Okay, yeah. So when you join us online, first of all, you have, if you don't like the page, you have to like it and follow it. And secondly, your support by liking and commenting and just staying glued to the whole event until it's done. It's going to give us extra morale. You know, I think most of the people that will be watching have been at Unza and have seen this. They're the people who started this. So I feel like them seeing us do this and carrying on this tradition is something that is going to make them happy. So I'm sure they should be happy, dance with us, sing with us, relate with us. You know, the priest like Father Roy. We also have now Father Alois, who was the chaplain back then, and he is here. So I'm sure a lot of people should look forward to seeing the old chaplain being back now. And Father Roy will be watching with us. Father Charlie will be watching with us. So it's going to be exciting. A group of alumni, current students there. Dance with us. Let's continue with the same Unza that we built together. And it's going to be vibes, happiness, dances, and nice songs. Yeah.
Well, that sounds good, but because of the COVID issues, one of the reasons we're trying to stream this mass is because, you know, we've been hit by COVID-19.
Yeah.
And what are some of the safety measures, or what would you like, especially those who will be present physically, what would you like to share with them on that in terms of being prepared as they come? Okay,
so firstly, the seating arrangement this time around will be a bit different. We'll make sure we space the chairs. We don't want to lose a soul after celebrating. So we are going to arrange chairs in such a manner that there is social distancing. And we are going to have washing basins at different points. And we are going to have hand sanitizer too. And also as we come, make sure we carry our mask. Everyone should have their mask on over the nose and covering the mouth too. In that way, we'll be able to celebrate peacefully without spreading the virus. Yeah.
Wow. So, more details from Mary there. So, Paul.
Yes.
How are you, Paul?
I'm very good. How are you?
Fine. How are things? How are you feeling about everything, the preparations, and any words of encouragement, especially to your fellow students who will be doing the dancing, the singing, and everything?
It has been traditional that every year those that are graduating to give thanks to the Lord. Number one, to give thanks to what the Lord has done for them since first year and to their final year. What has the Lord done for them? And there are different themes that are being developed every year. And ours this year is specific, the Lord who overcomes every storm. Now, people might be wondering, why did we come up with that storm? You see, we usually make fun with our colleagues that we are the cholera intake, in inverted commas. Because the time most of us were graduating...
in our local language, you send me one to cholera.
Yeah, not really, but anyway, in inverted commas in that sense. But you see, it was that time that most of us, when we were in first year, that's the time cholera hit at its peak, so we were told to go home. And I remember I'd spent about a day in school, and we were told to go back. So you see, when we reached home, people started making fun that and so on. But later when we came back, we started pushing. I must tell you that it has been hell. It has been exciting, it has been frustrating, but all this, we have defined it into a storm. Now, this storm, who has been overcoming it? It is the Lord. And as you know, we are in the COVID-19 pandemic era where things are not that normal. And so when we sat with the team, we said, I think it has been the Lord, it is the Lord who has helped us to overcome this storm. So therefore, we decided to quote ourselves under that theme as the 2021 graduating student. And this event will be taking place next week, but specifically 17th October 2021 at 10 hours at the Unza Catholic grounds, where we have got a lot of people, our parents, friends, even the graduating students themselves. We are very much excited, though we can't show it enough here, but I must tell you that we're excited. I personally and my team, when we saw this in our first year, we're like, what? I mean, I have to be there. And seeing it that now we are the ones spearheading this and we are only remaining with, I think, 8 days to go. To me, I feel it's a dream come true, and we're excited, we are happy, but above all, we are thanking the Lord. You see, the major basis to which graduation mass is being held, it is to thank the Lord. Not because we're excited, it is somewhere. Maybe those things can be quoted under, but the basis is to say thank you. Number one, to God. Thank you to the people that have been helping us, our lecturers, well-wishers, stakeholders that have been pushing us that we can do this. It has not been easy. Tests have been hard. Assignments have not been coming the way we wanted them to be. It has been like, okay, really, am I going to do this or what? But seeing it that we have made it this far, we just want to say thank you to the Lord. Thank you to the people that have been helping us. Thank you to our parents. Thank you to people who believed in us. That is the basis to which we'll be holding this event. And this event, basically, we just want to inspire. Personally, for me, I want to inspire the third years, second years, and first years to say what you are seeing, actually, you can be one day. Remain focused, remain determined. That is the basis to which all this event is being held. It is a moment of communion. It's a moment to be happy, a moment to share food, we'll share a snack, we'll share photos. We'll also be exchanging gifts to those that want to give us gifts. And so it is a kind, the simplest term I can put is, it has got mixed emotions, where you look at where you have been and where you are, the little resources that our parents have been putting across, you discover that it is where it has gotten us. So some of us will be emotional, will be excited, will be crying, shedding tears of joy, but we'll be just saying, Lord, thank you, and to the people who have just thank you. So that's the reason why we have the graduation mass next week, 17th October 2021, under the theme, The Lord Who Overcomes Every Storm. And you see, the most exciting thing is we are the 50+1. And you know, the basis of Golden Jubilee, if I can put it that way, is, I remember what St. John Paul II said, that as the church has reached 50 years, please forget about all the debt you have, because this is a new phase. Now, as to be the 50+1, we are also sharing to say that we have jumped that transition. We are also starting on a new phase. And so that's why I've also quoted ourselves, Graduate 50+1 here to overcome the storm. We're overcoming the storm because of how much cholera tested us, COVID-19 tested us, but we're still here. So we believe that we'll still overcome every obstacle that is still coming ahead of us in society, even as we'll be pursuing our masters by God's grace, our PhDs by God's grace, and many other endeavors. So basically, that is the reason why this graduation mass is there, to thank the Lord. Ziko mwambue, ziko mkwenu makono.
Oh, great message from Paul. Let's go to Mary, because Mary seems quiet.
I was actually cheering Paul. I'm like, yeah.
But I like the fact that she's smiling.
Yeah, because
he was smiles like this at the graduation.
Right.
Like that.
Positive vibes, you know. The graduation mass has been something that is like, how can I put it? When you come in first year and you see the fourth years, fifth years and 60th years having their graduation mass, For me, I was like, oh, okay, so there is something like this. It became like a graduation gown in another form.
Yeah.
So you just don't look forward to your graduation, actual graduation. But then the mass itself becomes a motivation. So even when you lose all reasons not to study hard, you just sit and then you remember to say, oh, I need to dance. Sometimes I was just like, I need to be part of the home. I can't do that home, but here I need to do it. But just for on that one day, which is the graduation mass. So we are talking about how we committed our lives, our educational lives and our Christian lives. We came here for school at times when school was just really hard. School was hell. School was hectic. It was very hard to I remember failing my mathematics test in first year. And I was crying, and then my friend just goes like, let's go to church. And then we go there. I sit, and all of a sudden I just feel that peace. So this graduation is also a reminder to say the church has been a source of comfort for me and many others. We are frustrated with so many things. We've seen our friends who've withdrawn from the academic journey. Others are not part of us. We started with them, but they're no longer there. When online learning came in because of COVID, others couldn't have gadgets to compensate for that. They couldn't be part of that learning process. They failed, others dropped out. Others, due to finances, couldn't write their exams. Others are now in third year, they can't make it to fourth year, to their final year, and all those things. So me being amongst those that have managed to pull through, it's not because I'm clever or because I've got the power in my hands. It's all by the grace of God. And this is the reason why I'm so excited. I'm just saying, God, I thank you. And everybody else who's graduating, it's a rare privilege. Something that we should be excited about. Also, seeing our parents coming to these events before the actual graduation, I think it will be something that will make them proud, knowing that I took my kid to school, but they did not neglect their Christianity. They did not abandon their Christian life. We are not just improving our academic qualification. We're not just here to obtain our educational qualification, but we're also growing spiritually. So we've made so many people, many friends through the church. So we have even changed a certain way we live. Our way of life has also changed in some way because of our commitment with the church. So if imagine you come as a parent and you see your child dancing, happy, committing to the Lord, others joined as mass servers, others charismatic, others are in different interest groups. They continued, if they were pioneer home back then, they're still there. It's like we're still building on the Catholic community, and it's something that I'm sure will make our parents proud, something that will make our friends back there proud, something that will even make our Catholic community proud. So because of COVID, we can't all be there. Yeah, we might all want to be there, but not everyone can be there. But you can still join us. So the mass will be streaming online on our Facebook page, which is Unza Catholic Community, and also Emmanuel Hambokoma Facebook page. So the two pages will be streaming the mass. The YouTube page, which is Emmanuel Hambokoma. Make sure you go there, subscribe, and you'll be able to receive that notification once the mass starts. We are here to overcome. COVID, we overcame. Cholera, we overcame. But it's definite to lay grudge. Yeah.
You guys, you've been busy preparing and you've worked hard to try to be the best. But also, you've tried to do your best. Can I just say congratulations to you guys?
Thank you.
And we'll be there to support you. We'll be there to help, spread the messages to your families online through ICT and media. I remember the time that I was invited, the previous graduation. I saw this mother with the daughter. And I can't really sing, but I think the song was something like, look where you
Yeah,
yes.
Yes, that's like the actually that's the song we've been looking forward to from first year.
Yeah.
Like we need
so
to sing.
there was the mother and then the daughter together kind of dancing together, the daughter in the graduation and then the mother also dancing together. Now, I think this reminds us of what the Unza Catholic Community is all about. It's a home for you guys. It's a place where you become family. Friends that become family. Journeying with the youth today means much more than just a journey. It means walking with them, means talking to them through their ups and downs. You've had your moments when you were down, but now that you're graduating, any words of encouragement? In 1 minute, maybe in 1 minute.
Okay, so we've had our times when we've been down, and the chaplaincy has been a source of comfort. Being given a leadership position, and I'm young, I can't do this, but it helped me grow. So my encouragement is, when you come to school, you come to Unza, it's not just about academics. You will find a lot more than you expect. Like you earlier mentioned, you will make friends that become family. Most of the things that you find even after school, we will be able to trace them back to school. So God has been good to me throughout this journey. Maybe not because I talk to poor, but maybe because of the same basic commitments that I did with the chaplains. Me being committed to the chaplaincy, me being able to spend some of my time at the chaplaincy, not always, but at least interacting with people. In that way, I might have even healed a lot of souls, just like they healed me. So my encouragement is, please, even as you come, make sure you stick to the community. Make sure the community grows. You're in first year when you come, feel at home. You're in second year, in third year, and fourth year. Let's grow this community together. Let's commit to the work of the Lord, even as we are here for education. Always remember that God should be first in whatever you do. And there is nothing impossible with God. He is going to make it possible throughout.
I still remember, like, I'm looking at the concept of what education is. You see, education is not only getting a paper or getting this knowledge, but I think also it's an interaction in various ways, and in which a human being has to be developed holistically. So that is emotionally, spiritually, physically, as well as academically. Now you see, there are a lot of notions before you come to Unza where they tell you that at Unza people fail, people drop out, so concentrate on your studies. To me, I must tell you that I'm a fourth year now. I don't remember repeating a course, I don't remember failing a course. But I must tell you that I've been a committed Catholic at the Unza Catholic Community. Now, why is it that I'm encouraging that? There are times where things get to be tough and hell, where your friends at school might not help, but sometimes you might need a different voice or opinion, and that is to the Unza Catholic Community. I remember in my first year, I failed a certain course in a test, and I had no one to talk to. The only people that came in mind are the family that I have at the Unza Catholic Community. I mean, I just had to share. Then they encouraged me here and there, and I had to do a makeup test, and I made it again. Now, imagine if I never had such. It would have been difficult, or you might even think of negative vices and so on. So my encouragement to the fifth year, fourth year, rather third year, second year, first year is, do not neglect the spirituality to which you have been built on. Actually, I would even advise you, balance them up between your academics and being at church. And you know, Mass only takes 30 minutes to 35 minutes these days. Doesn't even take long. So if you can only spare 35 minutes of your time, of these 24 hours, I think it makes a lot of a difference. And also, we even have small Christian communities. You have to be developed in all areas, so do not neglect them. Or it comes back to time management and how you balance yourself. Then you will be a productive person that when you graduate at Unza, you'll be able to provide to your church, you'll be able to provide to your parish, be able to provide to society what you have learned, not only in class, but also the interaction that you had also outside. Otherwise, it shall be well with you. I wish you all the best. Do not be afraid. You're also going to make it. Thank you.